Parking in downtown Cleveland has become more than just a driver complaint. It's now a city hall fight over rates, turnover, and taxpayer dollars.
So 3 News investigator Peter Fleischer breaks down the money, the complaints, and the businesses caught in the middle.
At Lecco Coffee, Matt Ashton thinks about his customers' experience before they ever walk in.
We create a comfortable space for them to be a part of.
But first, they have to get there. And in downtown Cleveland, that usually means finding a place to park. This year, that parking spot has become a political battleground. In January, Mayor Justin Bibb's administration raised downtown rates from the old $1 an hour to a stepped system. The longer you stay, the more you pay, with a 4-hour limit. By March, after complaints, the city changed course. Higher rates remained in busier areas, but cheaper parking was adjusted in lower demand zones.
They just was being priced out of this whole thing, and it was a shocker for a lot of folks.
Then, in June, City Council moved to roll the system back to the old ways. Councilman Kevin Bishop says the city had moved too far, too fast.
If we force them out of the city by making it unaffordable for folks to park and to feel like people are getting gouged when it comes to parking, I think that hurts the city long term.
But Ashton sees the other side. When parking is too cheap or allowed with no limit, people sit on spots, and that can keep customers from getting into businesses.
We need to charge market rates for curbside parking. It increases rotation, increases more people who can come by into a neighborhood.
I think those are kind of my favorite customers.
A few doors down at Joy Machines, Forrest James says limited curb space can make or break a visit.
Every single day, somebody will be like, oh, do you guys have any parking? If people are monopolizing that parking, if they're taking spots for hours at a time, if they're parking their cars overnight, then new customers can't come in.
And that's why Ashton says this debate needs more than complaints.
Study and data, honestly, is what we're missing, and we're turning this into a personal feelings fight.
So what did all that drama do for the bottom line? City data shows the higher rates didn't lead to some huge cash grab. Parking revenue through May remained roughly in line with the prior 5-year average. The bigger question remains, what have businesses gained and lost at the curb?
I just wanted to do what's right by Clevelanders, folks who live in the city of Cleveland, folks who work in the city of Cleveland.
That's the part everyone agrees on. Cleveland knows what parking brings in, but it still can't fully count what parking costs businesses when higher rates keep customers away or when cheap spots never turn over.
There are good solutions out there, and the sides that are debating this right now do need to come to the table, probably with a fresh perspective.
I think both sides of the hall can improve our communication. So I just want us to keep talking to each other, keep the conversation open and honest.
Until then, Cleveland's parking problem remains the same despite all the changes. Easy to argue about, harder to fix.
For all the changes that have taken place this year, both the mayor's office and city council agree the parking issue in downtown Cleveland is far from resolved. The two sides will continue to work for a solution that's best for everyone. Reporting in downtown Cleveland, Peter Fleischer, 3 News.